This video is an introduction to the basic workflow and the organization of dDesk. In this video, we will work through a very simple example of taking some data from an Excel spreadsheet, doing some basic processing of this data, and visualizing the data both in its raw and processed forms. We want to start off by getting the data we want into dDesk, so we'll start off on the Project tab. The Project tab allows us to import, export, and manage our data. The first thing we'll do is import our Excel spreadsheet by simply clicking on the import button on the left, then navigating to our file. There are some options that can be changed, but for now I'm going to leave everything with the default settings and hit Populate Channels. Now we can see the newly created flow channel in the channels list. You can also create channels without importing data from an external source by simply clicking the New Channel button. Since in this example we'll just be taking an average, we'll call our channel Flow Average. And we'll select our channel type to be Output, since we'll be using it as an output from the averaging module, and we'll create it as a time series channel. There are two places to view data within the program, the Data tab and the Dashboard tab. We'll start off taking a look at the Data tab. Here we can easily view the data in a channel in a table format by simply selecting our channel in the drop-down at the side. Once we've selected our channel, we can choose to sort our data how we'd like. Then we can seek out pages of our data either a page at a time or by entering our page number. We can also view our imported data on the Dashboard tab. We can view our data through a variety of plot types by simply clicking on the chevron on the tab and navigating down to Add Chart. Here we're going to select Time Series. Then we're going to open the plot settings and choose to plot our imported flow data. We can now see the data plotted on the dashboard. There are a lot of options for styling and configuring the plot, but I'll leave everything with the default settings for now. Next, we'll take a look at the Modules tab for processing our data. The Modules tab allows us to visually work on a flow of data. The data flows from raw channels into one or more modules that transform the data before being written back into an output channel. dDesk comes with a set of modules that you can use to process your data. You can also make your own modules to supplement the included ones. We'll start out by finding our raw channel, flow, and dragging it onto the drawing board. Then we find our output channel we created earlier, flow average, and one of the modules included with dDesk, data averaging, and drag them both onto the drawing board. Then we simply wire them up and configure the data averaging module. For now, we'll just change the averaging period to 1 day. Now that the drawing's complete, we can start the modules. To see the results of the averaging, go back to the dashboard and add flow average to the existing time series plot. We can then zoom in to see the result more clearly. But what if we change our minds and decide to do the average differently? Simply go back to the Modules tab and go to the module settings. This time we configure it to be a weekly moving average. We then rerun the modules and go back to the dashboard to see that the result has changed to match our new desired configuration. Then finally there's the Notes tab. Here you can write any notes you want directly in your project file.